You ever look around the world and you're just like, well, if they really wanted to end world hunger, they could, right? Have you heard people say they've got a cure for cancer, but it benefits them more to withhold it, right? You ever heard those things? The sum of all those things, or the statement behind it, is if you solve these problems, then what? Oh, well, then they would become irrelevant, right? It doesn't benefit them, right? It benefits them more to argue, to cause chaos, to present to the world that they are having big conversations about big important things and they are just working so hard to solve the problems. All right. Now, that's what the little people say about the people that they perceive as big. Yes. And then I say this, especially with all of these things going on and occurring that everyone's just so interested in. Yeah. They don't want truth. No, they don't want truth. They don't want anyone to give them all the answers. They don't. And in fact, it could be staring them in the face, or they could hear it, they could see it, and they would turn away from it. And why is that? Well, because then they too, what would they argue about? What would they produce content about? Hmm? And then where does that leave them on the scale of work to do? And then I have another question too. To the Pope, to the Masons, to everyone who loves their rituals. Let's just say y'all sit around and you conjure things. What exactly would you do if it just fucking showed up? Have you even thought that far? Or do you even believe in what you do? Or is it just theatrics for the world like everything else is? Right? Can we talk about that? Like, what would you do? Like, we're opening these portals. Well, what do you plan on doing, sirs? And once again, it could show up right in front of your fucking face, but we're gonna ignore it. We're not, oh goodness. Right? Because the show must go on. We're not looking for anything real. No. No. We would have no purpose if somebody just came in and gave us the answers to everything. And that's the fucking bottom line with everyone. Yes? I come, I put out the most important shit, cut out all the noise, give everybody the information that they need. Maybe not the information that they want, but the information they need with constant receipts. My shit aligns, it's all good, blah, 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 right? And I say some crazy shit because the world is fucking crazy. Like, existence is fucking crazy, right? But then again, what is the definition of crazy? Because to me, the definition of crazy is having facts and fucking ignoring them, all right? Or having someone tell you the truth and fucking ignoring them. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. So I'm just looking around at this big fucking crazy world. People just doing the fucking craziest shit. And getting nowhere really fucking fast. Sort of like how I am stuck here watching this shit. For whatever fucking reason, right? I know it. The ancients know it. The fucking ether knows. and even stated in the fucking video that I posted this morning. I guard the gates, and I know that no one fucking listens to me, right? And we've got your favorite topics. We've got Egypt in there. We've got Anana. We've got the sun god. We've got all this stuff that is put in all of your faces every fucking day. And I got all the fucking shit, you know? But no, 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 no. You have no purpose if I come in with everything on a fucking platter, right? And never mind how this is some fucking. If you look through history, there ain't a fucking woman that's done shit according to the fucking colonialists and the fucking Romans, yes? Ain't a fucking woman. Ain't no fucking woman did shit, is there? A fucking sweep the fucking floor. And make a sandwich, yeah? This is a fucking joke. This is a fucking joke. And to all the people who say, I can't see nothing, I don't hear nothing. Well, you know what? I bet if a fucking brain surgeon plopped a fucking brain scan down in front of you, you wouldn't fucking see nothing there, yeah. Would you? No. Why? Maybe because you weren't taught to see that? Did that ever occur to you? Oh, maybe because you can't just Google some things? Did that ever occur to you? Or maybe because there's knowledge that not everyone has access to? Did that ever fucking occur to you? No, it didn't. Because this is a do everything for me kind of world. This is tell me what my perception should be kind of world. Because someone's fed you your perceptions since you were born. So you see only surface what makes sense to you because you've never been taught to see beyond it, yeah. I mean, that's the fucking bottom line. And hearing, same thing, right? There are some things that you have to fucking work for yourself to get the answers to or to understand, yes? And that information that everybody's chasing, that gives your existence any sort of meaning, is a shit can't nobody just give you the answers to. No. I mean, like, I can help you from where you are, right? But I can't just tell you information from where I am and expect you to fucking get it, right? There's a language barrier there, yes. There's a perception barrier there, yes. There's lots of barriers there that you have to work for, right? Because I can look at, I can look at David's stuff, yeah, and know exactly what I'm looking at. I can listen to it and know exactly what I'm listening to. Right. Just takes the right eyes, yeah, and the right ears. Right. What good is the puzzle if somebody puts it together for you? Right? That's what your existence was meant to be, yes. Instead, they fed you something, right? And so you don't see beyond it, you don't hear beyond it, you don't go beyond it. Lots of limitations, yeah. It's something you have to want and work for. It's not something that somebody can just do for you, right? That's why I just put what I put out, right? The right eyes will know, the right ears will know. And I think I do a pretty good job of trying to keep a balance between helpful information and the higher shit, yeah? But I can't even look on the internet without getting upset. Like, I don't even own a TV as it is, right? I saw a little TikTok thing, like in the images, because I was looking up images, right? Or a video or something, and there was this girl with, I mean, she couldn't have been, but maybe like 18 in her 20s, right? Little cutout holes in her pants, and she's sitting on the floor with the little hands in her head, like, I'm staying at an alien abductee's house and I'm feeling lightheaded. Hashtag transgender, hashtag blah, 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 blah. Like all of this shit. And you know what is funny to me is, I don't know, just put one of my videos up next to one of theirs and tell me the difference. Yeah. Like, this society is so detached from its environment and from itself. The self and energy takes that type of hard work, right? Then no, I'm sorry. Like, you are not in line, aligned enough to be making such bold claims. Yes. Any of you, like, ugh. People wanting to make fads and trends out of serious things, yes. Right? They cheapen everything, yeah. And so then nobody fucking takes it seriously. And then nobody fucking pays attention to it, yeah. And that's why this world is so detached and separated, and their attention span is at like zero for shit that matters, because they're just fed garbage through the senses all day, every day, constantly. Just brain rot and filth. They just use one another's shit and then call themselves special and find people who believe it, and there you have it. That's everyone. They'll all recite the same script, right? And they'll tweak just a little something to call it their own. Yeah. But they'll all regurgitate the same shit. You're not feeling lightheaded. You watched people who claimed that they were this or that, and now you're just playing the part. Right? Just like celebrities and shit like to dress up in ancient costumes and shit whenever they do their shit. Yeah? You're just playing a part. Novelizing, cheapening the real thing. Because you can't obtain the real thing, you are not the real thing. But hey, it entertains everyone, yes. And hey, it changes their perceptions on real things. Yeah. And so when the real thing shows up, well, don't look at that. Make her be quiet. Make her stop posting this stuff and blah, blah, blah. Even though, I know, like, I think the best part about what I do, right, is you've got all of these people just doing all of this stupid shit. And in the background, there is some me. Yeah. It's the best. That's why I think a bunch of people who believe that they are believers in a Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, are going to be very fucking disappointed when they realize they just don't meet the standard. Yeah. I was going back over some of those wildfire videos, right? One in particular, and I was listening to the video, and about 11 minutes in, like nature was telling them why. Because you all worship Satan and you're hypocrites. Guess you should have done your own research instead of just taking someone's word for some shit, yeah? But hey, what is the spiritual? It's just one day a week and Sunday, yeah? Supposed to come do all the work for you. Yeah. You just do whatever you want to in the meantime. Right? But we're not ready for that conversation, are we?